Hello people. I think this is day 9 of January 2014. Day 9 or day 10. Anyway, it's a bit of a lull at the moment, the lull before the storm, as it were. I've been twice to the hospital since January the 1st to meet a specialist to talk about chemotherapy, and then I've had a little chat about my heart, getting a test on my heart and kidneys so that they're fit and able for the operation that I'll be facing in May, around about May, but there's 9 weeks of chemo, so probably next week I'm hoping to start the chemotherapy, which isn't as bad as it sounds. A lot of people have said, oh God, the side effects. But I think you've got to be in the frame of mind that you take this from day to day and be positive about it. And there are one or two people who say to you, God, you must be dead because you've got cancer, but that's not the case. We're alive and well and still fighting on, and we've got people like me and everyone else who's in this position have got to have the same attitude that it's a day-to-day existence, yes, but at the same time we're not dead, and there's a lot of positive things. A lot of research has been done at the cancer. You get the occasional person who gives you this vibe that they don't want to speak to you because if you've got cancer you must be on the way out and there's no point in chatting to you, but that's only one or two exceptions. I've met a couple of people who've when they've been told about they've got cancer, have been lying on the floor and wailing in desperation that they're planning their funeral, planning their death. And I've discovered you can't be like that. You've got to be have that positive feeling that no, we're not going to die tomorrow or next week or next month. And in my case, I'm going to have an operation in May. It's going to be a big operation of 10 hours. And someone said to me actually that because of my attitude I was being very brave and was a great man, but it's not me, it's the great man. The great man is the guy who will be operating on me for 10 hours in May to save my life, and these are the people who are the great men. And the nurse, for example, the chemo nurse, I've got one called Anna at the hospital at Guildford. And we've got past the stage of shaking hands now. They actually hug each other, which I think you've got to do, to hug your chemo nurse. So the position I'm in at the moment, I'm waiting to start chemotherapy, waiting for a couple of more meetings with specialists to chat about it, to go through it, to sign forms, to start the 9 weeks of treatment. Then I'll have 6 weeks, a little bit of rest for 6 weeks. Operation perhaps around about beginning of May, I calculate. And then a bit more chemo, and we'll see if we come out the other side of it all. But in the meantime, my message to anyone who's in this position is don't dwell on it, don't let it get to your head. Be positive, chin up, have a good laugh while we're all still here. Keep on smiling. And take it from day to day, and we'll see you at the